Hi, how can I help you today?
Hi, may I have a cafe latte please of 1/3 part espresso, 2/3 part hot milk steamed milk foam please. 1 granola bar of nut cranberry and that will be it for me.
Okay, I get what you are saying, madam. You are in a coffee shop already. It's not like I don't understand you on what you are saying and what you want. I'll bring that up for you and get your granola bar. You can have a seat anywhere you want in the cafe today. There are magazines on the table for you to read and for everyone in the cafe to read. As you wait for your cafe latte, it will be coming up shortly, so just relax. Thank you for your order, madam.
Alright then sir, thank you, as I will do just that. Hi, to everyone out there on Plotagon. My name is Sarah. As I begin with myself on introducing my traits to you as a person on being self-disciplined of think before you act, consider the consequences of my actions. I treat others with deep respect to all others out there. As I will enjoy my morning snack today with coffee and a granola bar. As I'm waiting on one friend to meet up at the cafe today. May sound all too simple and dull of myself, as I must focus and continue to introduce myself to you all out there. I most truly don't want to go overboard like how most characters are of overlong talk sentences conversation of themselves. As you know on what I just said minutes ago, my name is Sarah, I'm single and not dating anybody as of right now. I'm from Charleston, Illinois, that's where I grew up. It's 186 miles away from the big city of Chicago, Illinois. It's about 2 hours and 57 minutes if I was to drive on Highway 57. Or to take Highway 55 it would be 3 hours and 20 minutes to get to Chicago. I grew up in Charleston, Illinois in 1986 of April 15th. There is lots of great things in this town to stop by and explore. As I had been to Chicago on numerous times in the past before when I was going back and forth from my town growing up in Charleston, Illinois. Had been all parts of my state of Illinois to other towns. I'll try to make it brief on some state history, as it really doesn't do much on describing myself as a person, but as you know, of being an Illinoisans, native on the town I grew up in Charleston, Illinois. Illinois was entered in the Union on December 3rd in 1818 as the 21st state in U.S. history. Its state capital Springfield, Illinois. Its state nicknames go by Prairie State, Land of Lincoln. State mottos are State Sovereignty, National Union. Its Native American name for Algonquin for the tribe of superior men. Just bear with me on parts of the state history of Illinois on this. Its state tree is live oak, state bird is the cardinal, the state flower violet, state animal is the white-tailed deer. The state of Illinois has 2 national forests and 43 state parks, and 5 state forests. The state song is Illinois. Its state resources and products are hogs, tractors, guns, corn, asparagus, clocks, shoes, bricks, furniture, and cheese. Well, that pretty much describes my home state of Illinois. As of my hometown Charleston, Illinois is a downstate biggest kept secret of a college town in a friendly historic rural setting. It's home to Eastern Illinois University, which offers world-class arts and cultural events. Charleston has the Dudley McFarland House. It is placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the U.S. Department of Interior. It was built in 1892 by the architect Charles D. Mitchell. If ever visiting is the Lincoln Log Cabin State Historic Site, it was part of the Abraham Lincoln National Heritage Area, preserves the 1840s home of Thomas and Sarah Bush Lincoln, father and stepmother of America's 16th president. Of course everyone should know this of the Lincoln-Douglas Debate Museum, which took place on September 18, 1858. That will be it on describing more of historical stuff of my town. There is so much more to talk about, as I can really go on forever with this, but as of right now, I want to move on with myself as a person of character on who I really am. As I believe I might have went way too long on myself as all the other characters did. As of myself to continue on, but it's really not all about me. But to describe myself on the person on who I'm. I work as secretary at a law firm. As of me, I had been moved out of my parents' house long time ago when I was 18. I live on my own ever since then, handled my own business as of being independent of myself. I'm not depending too much help from others. My father was a social worker in my hometown of Charleston, Illinois, and my mother was a nurse at one of the local hospitals in the town. I love both of my mom and dad, as I think of them very well on their endeavors in life, on how they might be doing, and visit them time from time, to see how they might be doing in life. Of course, on to mention of my other siblings on who I grew up with, of my 3 older brothers and 2 sisters as well. As of me, I'm the youngest one in my family. As I had grew up in Charleston, Illinois, going to school there and going outside of town on visiting many other different towns and places, on going to national parks, other neighborhood states of towns, visiting friends and family as of relatives. I had went through all my life trials of ups and downs in my life. Had lots of fun memories in my hometown in which I grew up in Charleston, Illinois, of the friends who I grew up with in my neighborhood when I was a kid back then in the past. My hobbies and free time I like to do is going out with friends and family, clubbing, bar hopping, play pool, going to catch a movie at times, reading, painting, museums, listening to music, camping, hiking, bike riding, and cooking. My favorite places would be going to Chicago, world travel to Mexico, Toronto, Canada at times, going to San Francisco and LA whenever I make time to take a quick getaway to visit those places. I love going to the museums, like live concerts, parks, nature, shopping malls, the public library, as well as visiting historic towns. As I like going to Boston on many different times of the seasons, especially in the summertime, as well as just going outside of the big cities to visit other towns. Love going to snowy places like the resorts of the Rocky Mountains, of going to nature. Until next time to you all out there.
Hi Sarah, it's me Hank the Hunk, as I hope I'd made it at the right time for you to meet at the cafe today.
Why sure you did, Hank the Hunk, as I had been drinking my coffee already as I was waiting for you to come. Just come over and have a seat to talk today.
Alright then, I will, as I can order more coffee and snacks for us as we talk.
مرحبا شميد، كيف حالك هذا الصباح اليوم؟
أنا أقوم بعمل جيد علننا، ولكن يوم تحدي القراءة آخر لتعلم شيء جديد في المكتبة اليوم.